What's going down, ladies and gentlemen? It's the coach here with my boy Marley Bets. We are Brothas N Bets. This is Friday, January 29th, 2021, and it's about to go down, man. What's going down, Marley?
What is the deal? Chilling, trying to make some bread over here.
Man,
Yesterday, my brother.
So while we got everybody, we was in the process, and I was like, shit, that's good content. Richmond and St. Louis line has been knocked off the board. I'm getting on Twitter right now to see what the hell is going on. Postponed. COVID. Damn.
I bet that's Salute.
Huh?
St. Louis. That's Salute. St. Louis. SLU, St. Louis.
Yeah, well, were they the ones?
They nicknamed the Slews. I'm saying it's them though, because they played a couple days ago. That's their first game in like damn near a month because they had COVID. So it's probably them still. They probably ain't got no players. Something must have happened. Unless it's Richmond, but I assume it's Slew. Because they just came like them, they was in the same issue as like Drake, like their whole conference and shit.
So it looks like somebody from the Richmond staff wasn't going through protocol correctly, and St. Louis wasn't having it, and so that might have led to the postponement. But man, we both was about to pound on that Richmond like a motherfucker because that's one squad we've been following this year, and they've been making us some good money in the first game, half and full game.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared of that game, bro.
Say what?
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared.
I wouldn't.
Salou is good, dog.
Oh yeah. I ain't taking that away from him, but
Richmond though. We go pound. I'm not jumping off that Richmond train until we lose. So
yeah. So let's kind of talk about yesterday. I wasn't able to jump on for all you YouTube followers, but Marley was able to go on Facebook and do some the basketball. Did you do the basketball, the college basketball, or NBA?
I did college, but I gave out the Rockets as a play official on a live yesterday. It was a push -3.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I know. So again, that's one reason for y'all who watching live right now or watching the video trying to get your picks. One reason to follow us on all of our social networks because we post our plays on Twitter. The official plays we post. Sometimes we go live here. Sometimes Marley goes live on Facebook. And then Instagram. So follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, subscribe. And follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We in a lot of groups on Facebook as well. But let's go ahead. Recap. Give us a recap of yesterday, Marlon.
Yesterday, first play I gave out yesterday was Memphis at SMU. SMU was -4. It was in control the whole game, pretty much. It was a close game, like I said it was going to be yesterday, all the way down to the wire. They gave up the spread at the end. SMU ultimately won the game. It was only about 2. So we lost that one. Then we speaking of real quick, Rutgers, dog. And how long I've been on Rutgers, dog. And I didn't take it. And you said it.
We spoke yesterday. We had a conversation yesterday. And I told you, man, I said, dog, bruh, Michigan State was that other team I couldn't think of the other day that was frauds. Big time frauds this year, bro. Big time frauds. And I called it. And so looking at the pace of the game, they jumped up 12 real quick. Jumped up 12. Boom. And I started looking at it, and I started thinking like, man, you know what? They might come out second half. They might even win it because they're rusty. They've been off. And just not thinking like, man, bro, you remember? They were frauds, man. So that definitely messed me up, man. That messed me up right there.
In COVID protocol. They just got out of COVID. That's why they ain't been playing.
They messed up everything for me right there. But yeah. That's some other stuff. But
that was one game. And then Belmont -5 was another game. Belmont came out flat, letting actually, man, I watched that game. APSU shot out of their fucking minds, dog. They normally don't shoot the ball that well, at least in the first half. I think I missed the second half of the game. I watched the majority of the first half of the game. I mean, they was hitting threes that like hand in their face, straight off the dribble, pull up, 3, bang. And Belmont, they shot the ball good. It was one of the better shooting teams. So that ended up as a push. The spread was -5. So pushed on that one, lost on that one. I think we both was on Belmont -5. I lost on SMU, my bad. Then you took UAB with the cover. Minus, you called it at 10 or did you catch it at 10.5?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Are you good? You called UAB at Middle Tennessee.
I actually caught it on the books at 10, and they covered that bad boy.
I think they won by 11. It was close first half. They came out flat, and then pulled it. Second half. What was your other victory, P?
Let's see. I took U of H first half. It was at a -10.5.
That's the game I'm missing. We both took U of H first half, but I didn't give it out as an official play on the video, so don't count for me. But that was one of your official plays, -10. Jumped on that. That actually kind of saved my day because other than that, I had two pushes and 2 losses. But I had the 1 win with U of H. So it was a pretty short day. That was the slate for yesterday. You had a great day, back-to-back good days. You 6-1 the day before that, 2-0-1 today. So that's like 8-1-1 over the last 2 days. So man, y'all keep following the coach, man.
Hey man, we trying to make something happen, man. You know, I'm trying to look at. I got kids, man. We trying to make something happen out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Did you cover? Let's see. So I took. I only did 3 plays. U of H, UAB. Got that push on Belmont. I did take a live bet. I did take what's their names? Not a live bet, but I did place a second half bet with Michigan State, and that whole little debacle. They pussy, man. They pussy, bro.
Michigan State know what they frauds.
Man, they some pussies, man. Ain't no other way to put it. You know what I'm saying? Like that hurt, bro. That kind of hurt.
Oh, my other loss was Winthrop. I forgot to touch on that. Winthrop -12.
Oh yeah. I didn't like that. That spread was too high for me, man.
Covering the spread the whole game until the last.
I would take Asheville. I would take them again today, to be honest.
The way said it yesterday too. I wrote his name down in my notes. Tayon Jones, dog. This nigga was just pulling up for threes, dog. Everybody in his face, knocking them hoes down. I don't know who this kid is, but fucking Asheville, UNC Asheville. This nigga got a ponytail. Is out there killing niggas with that ponytail. Pull up 3, 1 dribble. Pull up 3. At the end, though, they was down 14 with 2 minutes left. And it's just like that. Get a stop, 3. Get a stop, 3. Unbelievable 3. Just 3 after 3 after 3. And like got it to within, I think they only lost by 2. And shit, it came down to like the last 6 seconds. That's how they just caught fire at the end of the game. I mean, they had the game. Winthrop had the game by 12 easy the whole time. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't take it again. And it's crazy because the second leg of those games, though, watch Winthrop probably blow their ass out today.
Yeah.
That back-to-back.
Hold on 1 second, boss. Hold on 1 second. Oh, okay. Just trying to make sure, man. Trying to make sure we live at 5 going down. You feel me? We got a short list today. So they just canceled Richmond, St. Louis. Honestly, I only had 2 plays today, so that leaves Iowa versus Illinois for me. You know, and see right now, if I start chasing, then that's how things happen. You feel me?
Oh, go chasing waterfalls.
Seriously.
To the river, but better not be chasing that shit.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it. Illinois and hosting Iowa Hawkeyes. You have Illinois open up as a 1-point favorite. The total was at 165.5. Right now, that line has jumped up in favor, still in the favor of Illinois, minus 2.5. The over-under is 161.5. So a lot of people think it's going to be a little bit defensive game. Let's get to these actual factuals. This is really the only big game that's on tonight.
Sir.
The only one that really should have a crowd. Top 10 matchup, right? Or am I tripping? Let me see. Yep, top 25. Illinois ranked 19. So we have the Hawkeyes. 12-3 on the year, 10-5 against the spread. While the Fighting Illini, they are 10-5 on the year and 9-6 against the spread. In the last 10 games, Iowa, man, they're sitting at 7-3, coming off a loss last week against Indiana, 69-81 ass whooping. While Illinois, they are 6-4 in the last 10 games, with the last game being played on the 19th versus Penn State University, where they won 79-65. For Iowa, as far as injuries, Frederick, the guard, he left last game. He is questionable tonight. And for Illinois, they got a couple of guys out. Griffin Ford, he's been out indefinitely. Hamlin, the center's questionable for tonight. Hutcherson, guard, he's out. And Servant, he's out as well. Those last two cats, they've been out all year. So let's get to some actual factuals. Iowa, 14-6 against the spread in the last 20 games. The total has gone over 12 out of the last 17 for Iowa. They're 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games, 6-0 against the spread going up against Illinois. They're 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games against Illinois as well. The total has gone over 4 out of the last 5 games when Iowa's on the road, but they're 3-13 straight up in the last 16 games when playing on the road against Illinois. Yeah. 12-3 again straight up on the year in the last 15 games, 10-4 against the spread in the last 14 games when played against a Big Ten opponent. Let's get over to Illinois. They're 5-2 straight up. 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games. The total has gone under 5 out of the last 6. 5-2 straight up in the last 7 games. The total has gone over 4 out of the last 6 games when playing against Iowa. 10-2 in the last 12 games at home. Again, 13-3 straight up when playing at home versus Iowa. And 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 games played in January. 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 games when playing as a favorite. Iowa Hawkeyes, Illinois Fighting Illini. What you got, Marley?
Hey, what was the injury report on that guard from Iowa? Is he questionable? You said he's questionable, right? Franklin?
Yeah, he's questionable for the night. So he left the last game. So Frederick.
Yeah. I need to know what Frederick's playing. I want to take Iowa here. I like them bouncing back off the loss. Even though Illinois has been playing good ball like the last month. I think you said they were like 6-2 or like 10-2 straight up at home, 6-2.
12-2.
And Ayo, how you say this nigga? He's the one. He's been balling, 21 points a game, 4 assists. But I like Luka Garza here. I like Luka Garza, the big boy inside for Iowa. 26 a game, 8 rebounds. He a monster. But I need to know if Fredericks is playing. However, I'm going to still take Iowa. 90 points a game, only giving up 73. 48% from the field. I kind of hate going against Illinois at home, man. They tough at home, bro. And they've been playing good ball, and they shooting 50% from the field. I just think Iowa is the better team, but I need to know if that guard is playing. I'm still going to take Iowa.
Hold on. Let me go to Twitter real quick. Let me see. Hold on, Playboy. Let me see. Let's see what they got popping. Let's see what they talking about. So in the last 20 minutes, Still questionable. A lot of people still have him questionable, man. So
I'll still give it out as a play. I'll still take it. I'm gonna go with Iowa.
you'll take it.
Plus 2.5.
Iowa plus 2.5. All right. Mark it down. I like Iowa too, man. I like Luka Garza. Everything right now is saying take Illinois.
Yep. Kind of scares me.
It scares me, but man, do they have back-to-back loss like that? Do they lose back-to-back? I mean, when's the last time Iowa's lost back-to-back games?
They haven't lost back-to-back this season at all.
Right. And so I'm gonna make it official too. I'm gonna take them points. Hopefully we can get some Luka can do his thing down low. We can get some good threes shot in. They just, again, without the crowd being there, it's a different story. We got to keep that in mind. It's a different story. No crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going official play. I'm going back the Hawkeyes plus 2.5. That's really my only official play today because they took away my Richmond play. So that's it. That's all I got. Iowa plus 2.5. So if you're looking for, I mean, if anybody got any questions on some shit, I'll jump in. But we still got one more game to cover. We still got my boy Marley. He wants to go over to Coastal Carolina. Just let me get to the deal. What time that game come on? Oh, here it is. 8:30.
8 o'clock game.
So here we go. Coastal Carolina. That line opened. Say it again.
My school.
Yeah, that's just hey, them boys did their thing football year. They opened up as Coastal Carolina opened up as a 3-point favorite. That line also, the total was at 140.5. Right now, it has gone down. Coastal Carolina on the market as a consensus is minus 1.5. You can find it in some places at 1. UWager has it at 1. The total is 142.5. So it's gone up 2 points. Coastal Carolina, 11-3 on the year, 5-5 against the spread. While the Eagles of Georgia Southern, they are 10-7 on the year, straight up, and 5-8 against the spread. Any major injuries? There's no injuries. No injuries have been reported for either squad, so that is a little concerning. Hopefully, the boys is healthy. In the last 10 games, though, Coastal Carolina, they are 7-3. They have back-to-back wins on a 2-win streak against Troy, 76-65 and 90-81. But the game before that, they played Georgia. Is this Georgia Southern they played? So because I know there's a Georgia Southern and a Georgia State in that conference. So I don't know who is played. I don't know if that's them, but it just says GSU. So it could definitely be, their squad. But I think that is Georgia Southern. They got them. Let me see. Nope. That was Georgia State. But Georgia Southern, they are 5-5 in the last 5 games. The last game they played, they lost against Southern Alabama, but they split the conference. They split the series 1-1 against those guys. I'm stumbling. Let me get to these actual factuals real quick for Coastal Carolina. The total has gone under 5 out of the last 7 games. They're 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games, 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 games against Georgia Southern, 1-5 straight up in the last 6 games against Georgia Southern. Damn. 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games on the road, 11-3 straight up in the last 14 games this season, though. 7 out of the last 9 games have gone under when playing against a Sun Belt opponent. And they're 6-3 against the spread in the last 9 games when played on a Friday. Georgia Southern, they are 3-6 against the spread in the last 9 games. The total has gone under 4 out of the last 5 games when playing against Coastal Carolina. So these stats are about to sound good because I just read them on Coastal versus Coastal Carolina. on their side. But Georgia Southern 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games at home, 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games against Sun Belt Conference opponents, 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games in January, 9-3 straight up in the last 12 games on a Friday. And the total has gone over 4 out of the last 6 games when played at home on a Friday. Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern. What you got, Marley?
Hey, you said there's no injuries. It's crazy that line went from 3-1 like that. I didn't know that. I'm on my boys, dog. I'm on Coastal. They are averaging 86 points a game while giving up 68 points a game. So that's an 18-point differential. While still shooting 49% from the field. Georgia Southern, they're averaging 74 points a game, but giving up 67. That's a 7-point differential. They're shooting at 46% from the field. But Coastal's doing it with a big team effort. They got Devontae Jones. He's averaging 22 points a game, 6 boards. Assam Mustafa, he's averaging 11 points and 9 boards with Abrimi Deba. He's averaging 5 assists and 8 points. So they're getting from different, multiple sources, different people, multiple contributions on the team. I'm on Coastal. With it being -1, I'm just gonna take the money line. I don't want to lose. I don't want to deal with a 1.5. I'm gonna just take the money line. That's probably my best bet. That's on the college board today. With them taking away Richmond from us, Richmond would have been my best bet. But so I like Coastal. I mean, Georgia Southern, he got Zay Bryant. He's averaging 14 points, and Eric Boone, 11 points with 3 assists. But I just think Coastal is just overall they're the better team. Like you said, 7-3 over their last 10 games. And they just been balling. And offensively, like I said, they're scoring 86 points a game. I just don't think Georgia Southern are able to keep up with them. So for that reason, I'm on Coastal.
Now, okay. Well, if I was to make a play here, let me see, man. Small lean. Based on these numbers, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably would lean towards Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern?
Just because they're at home, you know, and they're gonna have a crowd. It ain't gonna be a huge crowd, but they are gonna have a crowd. Off of iSharks predicted score is 6. Them winning by 3.
They got Georgia Southern winning
by 3. Looking at the analytics and stuff, I will definitely have to take back Georgia Southern on this one.
Good. So, I hope Coastal win. So Coastal win. Coastal win tomorrow. I'm coming over here talking all kind of shit about iShark. Niggas shouldn't follow iShark. Follow me.
Well, I'm not following iSharks. I'm just saying, looking at.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, just in general. I'm gonna come and gloat and talk shit.
Right. I mean, man, have you seen Coastal play?
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen Georgia Southern play?
No.
See, and that was my problem last night with Belmont. No, I didn't get a chance to ever see these boys play. But up until that split, I mean, Coastal Carolina is definitely trending up right now. Georgia Southern, they're trending up since January 9th. You know, they went on a 3-game win streak, and then they dropped to Southern Alabama in that last series game. But before then, they was on the 3-game. Fuck it, dog. I'm gonna back you up, man. You did your research. I ain't gonna lean. I'm gonna make it official play too. I'm following you today, dog. I'm taking Coastal Carolina. I need more than one play today. So boom, we both on the same place.
Yep.
So I got you, dog. I got you.
Jump in the car, man. This room.
It better be, dog. Shit. There were 2 games though. And if anybody's watching, if y'all got something, Chipper did say Ohio. He was looking at Ohio. Let me see if I can find that and check that out.
Oh, Ohio Buffalo. I looked at it.
Oh, hey man, he might be right. Ohio.
What did he say?
Ohio got a little LaMelo Ball imposter on the team. Buddy, who was a true freshman last year.
The little light skinned kid with the
that looked just like he can hoop, man.
He a transfer. If I'm not, I think he is a transfer.
No, bro. He. I know his story.
But he didn't get no offers coming out of high school.
He didn't get no offers, and I think this was the only school to offer him, or he walked on, and then they gave him something. I don't know.
I think he walked on. I don't think he got no offers. I think he walked on.
He got no offers.
I know you talk about. I remember hearing about his story. Oh shit, the Reaper.
Hey,
popping out of nowhere.
Yeah, I did it because I saw your post about Canelo, so we got to settle that because I'm tired of that shit.
Hold on.
That's why
that nigga is ducking Charlo, Mikey. He ducking Charlo, dog.
Okay. All right, let me
let me explain. Look, before you go, let me explain. Can I explain my position?
I'm gonna stay in. I'm finna pour me a drink real quick.
No, I'm saying before you start, can I explain my position?
Yeah, go ahead.
The reason I say he ducking Charlo because when Charlo was because look, I give you the argument. You tell me Teofimo. We had the argument a couple posts ago. You tell me Teofimo had to go fight Cambosos because that's his mandatory, right? So when Charlo, before Canelo fought the last dude, Charlo was his mandatory. He gave up his belt to go fight another nigga because he didn't want to fight Charlo. And since Floyd, you can't name me one Mexican American or one Black American. That nigga is fighting European trash ass niggas, dog. He ain't fighting nobody since Floyd, dog. He's doing the same shit that people accuse Floyd of doing. He ain't fought.
He fought Danny Jacobs, that nigga from Brooklyn.
I'll give you Jacobs. I'm not gonna argue Jacobs. That's one person. I'll give you Jacobs. He ain't fought Benavidez. He won't fight Benavidez. Oh, how you say his name? Am I saying it right? Benavidez?
Yeah.
Benavidez, Andrade, or Charlo, bro. That's three niggas that's trying to fight you. That's cold, bro. You keep fighting these trash ass. I can't even pronounce the nigga name. You're Dino. Who the nigga he fighting? That do not deserve to be fighting that guy, bro. Charlo is a bum, dog. Fuck that shit, dog.
He gonna fight Billy Joe. I saw that this morning. He's supposed to fight Billy Joe next.
He won't even fight Plant, dog. Like, come on, bro. Give us somebody, dog. Fuck that shit. Just like Teofimo, punk ass, you defending Teofimo. Teofimo called out Devin Haney, bro. Stop playing by that hole before you fall and hurt yourself. Got kids and shit.
It ain't me to just defending him like personally, but I'm just telling you, it could be anybody in that situation. You got to take care. You gotta take care of your mandatory. He was
you can't talk shit. But you can't. All right. So after you whoop Lomo, after you fight Lomo, you can't say Devin Haney, I'm gonna fuck you up and all this other shit, and then turn around and go fight the nigga in Australia, bro. Come on, bro. And then before that, but then he said out his own mouth, I'm gonna send Devin Haney a contract. He never sent that hoe.
Because he's not in charge. He not the matchmaker.
But he knew that before he said what he said.
Yeah, he did. But niggas be saying stupid shit all the time though in boxing.
Oh man, bro.
Look. It's only a handful of niggas that are in control of who they want to fight. Okay, Mayweather was one of them, and I gotta say your boy. I gotta say Canelo was probably the other one.
If you telling me Canelo in control, Canelo gave up his belt to avoid Charlo. He gave up his belt. Charlo was the mandatory. He didn't want to fight that nigga. So I'm gonna go fight somebody else. I'm gonna give up my belt. I don't think there's no argument for Charlo. Teofimo, I really don't think it's an argument for Teofimo, but because I feel like his mandatory, yes, it is, but you got time to fight the mandatory. You don't have to fight him next. You have to fight him within like a year or two. There's a time frame. So he doesn't have to fight him next.
No,
he's choosing to fight him next.
No, he was ordered to fight that. Did you see the order?
No, I didn't.
He was ordered to fight him next.
So you don't think, all right, who ordered him? The boxing commission?
Yes, the IBF.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I ain't hear that. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying I didn't hear that.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look it up, and we're gonna revisit this because that nigga is dodging. Look, he dodging Haney. Who else he dodging? And Garcia is dodging Tank. The three amigos, Teofimo dodging, Canelo dodging, Garcia dodging. And you know what? They all dodging them niggas, bro. I listened to Bob. I don't know if it was Bob Arum. I heard one of them niggas say on the talking. They was interviewing either Bob Arum or the other old white dude that controlled the boxing and shit. I can't think of his name right now. Al Herman.
Al, but he black though.
Nah, so it wasn't Al. So it had to be Bob. Because it was just a voice. It was just the audio of the interview I was listening to. But listen to this. This is what this old white man said that another old white trainer told him a long time ago in boxing. He said, you walk across any state in America, walk up to any white kid in America. This is no racial shit. This is just what he said. It's not my opinion, even though I agree with it. Find any white person in America, ask him to throw a jab. Then you go find any black person in America and ask them to throw a jab. This is what the white dude said. So don't nobody come at me and ask them to throw the jab. And he followed that. You killing me, Pete. He followed that up by saying, like, he followed that up by saying, I'm not gonna. He said they're just stronger, faster, and better. I'm not gonna put my athlete in a fight that I'm not sure he can win.
Okay.
And then you got this nigga fighting nothing but Europeans.
This ain't groundbreaking. Hey, the white women know that. You go anywhere and find a nigga. We faster, longer.
And that's why Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, and Canelo is dodging these niggas, man. It's no reason. Ryan Garcia came. I know you saw Ryan Garcia on Hot Boxing with Mike.
No, I wasn't even interested in it because I don't. A lot of times he just be talking.
Oh, this nigga on Hot Boxing with Mike had Mike call Javante. They got Javante on FaceTime.
Yeah.
He talking shit. I'll drop you in the second round. You ain't nothing. I'm the champ. You too ugly. He Muhammad Ali. You too ugly. I'm pretty. All kind of shit. Talking all kind of shit, Mikey. All kind of shit. Javante, like, set the fight up then. Like, fuck it, let's go. Set the fight up. Couple of weeks later, maybe a week or so later, the buzz going about the fight. This nigga Ryan Garcia come out talking about he finna do an exhibition with Pacquiao. Like, come on, bro. We don't want to see no exhibition fight. Exhibitions is for like old niggas like Roy and Mike, or like a boxer fighting a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Some shit for the crowd. That shit don't even count on your record, bro.
So,
like, come on, bro.
With Ryan Garcia, I don't take him seriously. I'm not impressed by him at all. So, I have nothing to say about him.
That boy, the great Mexican hope.
I told you about the Teofimo situation. Man, they outside. Man, that's the yard, man. That shit loud as hell.
In a bitch.
I told you about the Teofimo situation. Now, I will say this. With Canelo, I felt like he should have started fighting them niggas like once he took care of Triple G and Jacobs. Because at first I was like, the Charlos have to wait their turn. You know what I'm saying? But once he took care of them niggas, once he took care of Triple G and Jacobs, I was like, all right, it's time. Like, I think they earned their chance. And yeah, so he's still prolonging it. Definitely prolonging it.
You could have got.
I don't know why, because he can beat them.
He could have gave me Benavidez. I would have took that fight. I'm just saying, give me somebody. I would have took Plant, bro. Give me somebody, bro. Give me somebody. Somebody that got a chance, bro. Like, damn.
He can actually beat. He can beat both Charlo brothers.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I ain't gonna say he can beat both Charlo brothers, bro.
Hey,
Look, problems, footwork, and long niggas give Charlo problems, bro. And like he ain't fuck them niggas. He fighting European niggas, man. So I'm not saying that he can't, and I'm not saying that he won't, but I don't think it's as easy as you making it seem like he just gonna beat them niggas. Now I don't think so.
I ain't making it seem easy. He just gonna get the W. Like that. It's a combat sport. It's never easy. But I'm just saying that
Which Charlo? Which Charlo?
Would you either one of them?
The one that's undefeated. I like that nigga, dog. The one that took the loss to Tony Daniels. No, Tony what's that nigga name from Detroit? Harris. Yeah. That nigga. I don't like that. I ain't gonna say I don't like that Charlo, but like he talk too much, bro. He talk. He's too
emotional.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Tony said too. Like he too emotional, bro. He too emotional. He's exactly right.
Now let's go back to easy. That would be easy. Canelo would probably stop him.
That Tony or that Charlo?
That Charlo.
That Charlo. See, I'm talking about the other Charlo. I think that's the one he ducking though. Yeah, that Charlo, bro, he more technical to me. And like you said, he not emotional, so he not in the ring in his feelings and shit. Like he out there boxing. You feel me? I don't know if Canelo. I think it'll be a good fight. I think if he don't knock, I think he's not going to outbox Canelo for 10, 12 rounds.
No, that ain't
so I think he gotta catch that nigga and knock him out.
A lot of people, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying a lot of people don't realize when Canelo lost to Floyd, that changed everything because
I agree. I 100 completely agree. If you look at his footwork and his defense since that Floyd fight, like that nigga Canelo be moving and weaving niggas now. That's all that Floyd fight. It's not that I don't fuck with Canelo. I fuck with Canelo, but like you said, after the Triple G and after the Jacobs, it's just like, come on, bro. The last couple niggas you've been fighting, bro. What you doing, bro?
Well, he got this dude right here. I agree with you. It's bullshit. The other dude was trying to get belts. He's trying to get belts at higher divisions, 168.
Fuck them belts. Them shit don't mean shit. Them belts don't mean shit. Everybody know them belts don't mean shit in boxing no more. There's too many belts.
To me, it don't, but some people in different weight classes though.
I don't even know who got the belts and all this shit. Like I know more about the fighters than I do the fucking belts. Like the belts don't mean shit. It's so many belts and so many classes. Like no, I need to see Teofimo Haney or Teofimo. I'm leaving out one of them fighters, dog. I think Shakur Stevens is the name I'm leaving out.
Shakur Stevens. You see your boy AB coming back?
Who? AB? No.
Yeah.
Broner coming back, dog.
Yeah, he said he gonna fight 3 times this year.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I got a soft spot for Broner, dog. Just cause he had all the tools and he just like blew it, dog. He just the antics. It seemed like he just got out of. He wasn't focused on boxing no more. He was trying to be Mini Floyd and shit, and it just didn't work.
I'm tired of seeing the words.
I don't want to see that nigga get beat up no more though. Because Pacquiao beat the shit out that nigga. They keep every time I think of that Pacquiao fight, I think of that meme that showed that boy looking at the clock. Like, please let this fucking bell ring.
You know what's so crazy though? Al Heyman done gave him every fight he don't want it.
Cause people love a show. They love a character. And that boy is definitely a character. But hey, that Maidana fight.
Hey, you know what's so funny though? The Madonna fight, I actually thought that was one of his better fights. And the Maidana fight, and I'm explaining to you why. Because when he got knocked down all them times,
he kept getting back up.
He got up off the canvas and he was battling. And he had, I don't know if you remember, he had Madonna hurt in like the 11th or the 12th.
That's because he still had that pride. Like, I mean, he still had that.
Time he did.
Yeah, he still had that shit. Like, I can't lose this hoe. I've been talking all that shit. Yeah, like, I got to get up and get this nigga. He ain't had that for Pacquiao. It was just like, man, please. Pacquiao was for the check.
That pride left in that Madonna fight.
Oh, Madonna beat all that shit. Madonna beat all that shit out of him.
But Madonna he didn't have that grit no more.
Nah, it was Madonna beat all that shit.
Sean Porter outworked him.
Man, I want to see Sean Porter and fucking Crawford. I know everybody want to see Crawford versus Spence, which I do too, but I really want to see Crawford versus Porter.
Here's my question. Who is Crawford fought at 147?
That's what I keep asking niggas. Who the fuck is Crawford? I'm a huge Crawford fan. That's why I want to see him fight Porter before he fights Spence, because I ain't seen him in the ring with no Warrior.
Hey, and what was I fixing to say? I want to put this on Facebook because a lot more people will jump in on this conversation with these boxings. So, and I want to end this.
We got to do a boxing podcast.
No, I'm talking about. All I'm saying is I want to end this real quick, and I want to go live on Facebook, add it to all the boxing chats and all this, and get people coming in on the feedback.
Yeah, we can. However, I mean.
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
Go. Yeah, I ain't doing shit.
All right. So, hey man, we appreciate you watching. We about to go live right now. Just let me end this, and we gonna go live on our Facebook. Y'all be sure to subscribe, like, follow us on all of that stuff. Like I said, man, I'm the coach. That's the Reaper. That's Marley Bets. We out.
Hey.
Hold on.